was a sunny day on the playground. A ripe for crime pluckins.
The slide was so hot you could cook an egg or a couple buns on them.
Child after child falling from the monkey bars. It was a graveyard of children.
I was minding my business at the lemonade stand, where I sold lemonade illegally for 25 cents a pop.
And I was busy ratting her out to the vice principal.
And I was huffing paste.
When all of a sudden, a little doe-eyed boy walks in. He was all legs and no business.
It was a birth defect. He had only legs and was disqualified from a business license.
Oh my gosh.
I would, to describe his eyes, let's just say I held down the shift key. Does that make sense? He had shifty eyes?
Oh, yeah.
Did I do
It could
that?
also mean
You
they
did
have big
it.
eyes because the shift key makes things bigger.
Well, I don't like people who are like big fans of, Christoph Waltz might be confused by that.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
You can also command his eyes to copy something.
But we couldn't control his eyes at all because they were all over the place.
So there we were. He came in all aflutter, saying something like, "My best friend just got murdered."
He was speaking nonsense, like, just down the street. I saw him, and I know who did it.
It was exactly 3 minutes ago. I can still see him running down the street.
He's saying gobbledygook like they were going down the zip line too fast, and it was Riley Crimes. It was Riley Crimes.
And I said, whoa, slow your roll, daddy-o.
Stop making these baseless accusations you've seen with your eyes.
He was speaking straight shiggity when he was saying.
And I said, you should be speaking more wiggity.
And he was saying, I got it recorded on my iPod Gen 1.
And we said, isn't this the 90s?
Haven't we established as around 96?
And it was at this time that we, voted for him for that year as the witch, which we have already established.
And we burned Riley Crowley.
He was the playground witch. Classic snitch and annoying kid.
So, wait, did we say his name?
No, but he was the friend of Riley Crimes?
Yeah, Derek.
Or did Riley Crimes push his friend too fast down the zip line?
Well, you would know. Why are you asking?
Yeah, we know that it was
We
Riley
know.
Crimes who pushed his friend down the zip line, and it was Derek, all legs, who saw it happen.
Yeah, Derek Alllegs, no business.
Yeah.
The witch.
The witch that we burned.
Which we gave the title posthumously.
And that, we solved the case.
Hit it.
Wait,
Hey, everybody!
I just want to say something.
Okay, never mind.
No eyewitnesses. No murder.
That's one of our many mottos.
Boy, I'm
No
so glad
eyewitnesses.
we slowed the pace of the podcast for that.
Hit it.
Hey, everybody! Welcome to Tiny Detectives Tuesdays. Yeah, you all know me. My name's Finley Brown, and I love solving murders.
My name's Hank Whistle, and I love hearing about murders.
My name's Debbie Don Knotts.
Are you sure you said that correctly?
Don Knotts.
Are you sure? One more time.
Knotts.
Denats. He would know since he also is a Denats.
That's right.
Or was a
Well, you
Denats.
took my last name.
I took your last name. You're my ex-husband.
Yes. Let's not rehash all old lore, but
I
it
almost
is true.
forgot.
But you're my ex-husband. You stole my last
that's
name.
how-
You have bird legs.
So over you I am. I almost forgot that we were ever married.
That's cold. But almost as cold as this case we're working on today. I've got no leads.
The only lead I have is a big old hangover from all that wine I was drinking trying to study it.
Of course, this is the case of the spilling wine, and you spent all weekend in the evidence locker.
Guilty.
Well, I was busy looking in the grapeyard.
The
Did you say grapeyard?
Yes.
That's where we lay grapes down when they die.
Yeah, where grapes go to rest. Because
And they turn into wine. We're drinking grape corpses.
that's right. So I was in the grapeyard, with my glasses and magnifying glass looking for clues. And lo and behold, who did I find? A wine bibber.
The local wine bibber?
The local wine. I want to explore this space more. Every time a grape dies, they can be wined or they can be raisined.
Yeah.
And the person who cracks into the cask to steal the wine, the equivalent of a grave robber, is a wine bibber.
I mean, are you familiar with the concept of Valhalla?
Of course.
Okay, so there's a great version of Valhalla where if they, died a brave grape, then they'll be turned into wine. But if not, they'll be turned into raisins.
Dante's Inferno, right?
Oh, who doesn't? I read it every night to my kids.
In this one, it's Dante's Wineferno.
Yes.
And there's 9 levels of alcoholism.
Not to be confused with Grape's. Grape's Inferno.
2 different works. Dante's Wineferno and Grape's Inferno.
Yes.
Both derivative, completely separate.
So there I was
There you
when
were.
I went face to face with old wine bibber.
What was their name?
Winnie.
Winnie the
Winnie
Bibber?
the wine?
Bibbs. Winnie the
Winnie
Bibbs.
Bibbs?
Winnie Bibbs the Wine Bibber?
Yep. Winnie Bibbs.
Of the Vermont Bibbs?
Winnie the Bibbs. And he was talking.
Wait, his sidekick Biblet wasn't there, were they?
It was. And
Oh no, with his pruny fingers?
yeah, and Rabib.
Rabbit.
Rabib.
And Christopher Robin?
Christopher Robin was there.
The whole gang was there?
whole gang.
From the 1,000-acre vineyard?
Yes.
Wow.
And he was talking nonsense, much like
Derek the Witch.
Derek Hollex.
We gotta burn this guy, right?
Yeah, I mean, you're that's what you're telling us right now.
No, I don't want to burn this guy. Here's the thing. He was valuable. He knows everything about the town because people don't see him as a real person.
So he gets the real goss.
So he gets the real goss. People carry full-on conversations like he's not even there.
You know, that's so true. Whenever I've been around people who haven't, designated me as a real human, they just spill.
Right, and whenever he gets hit by a car, the policemen say, "Don't worry, he's not a real person."
They quote Tim Robinson's "I Think You Should Leave" sketch, and I
Yeah.
think that is pertinent and fun.
Me too.
I might be an idiot. What's a bibber?
Someone who drinks a lot of wine.
Oh, okay.
So classically in towns, everyone has an elected bibber where you're allowed to be, because drunkenness is not a-okay in most states.
What happened to wino?
That's true. That's
wino.
an unelected. That's something you can do
Oh,
private.
okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
You can be a
Privately.
private wino.
It's a Ronin versus a samurai.
Exactly.
Okay.
A vigilante versus a Batman.
Yeah.
Wait.
Wait a second.
Wait.
And you
The
had,
bibber's a Batman?
and you had a conversation around the wine bibber as well.
Well, I was
remember.
more trying to connect with Biblet.
Oh, right, Biblet, who has anxiety,
It's so scared.
but is so sweet.
And also a little drunk, so they're like, wine to drink.
Oh, dairy wine.
That's why we mostly keep him just on grape juice.
Yeah. we tell Piblet it's wine, but it's just juice.
Well,
it's Welshers.
You tell Piblet that, but what do we tell Biblet?
Yeah, what do we tell Biblet?
I tell Piblet it's water.
Let's go down the gang. again.
Okay.
So
We've
we got
Piblet, Biblet, Winnie the Pig, Christopher Robin, Rabib,
Yeah. And
Grapor.
Bibor. Oh.
Bibor.
Well, Bibor and Grapor.
Yeah.
Grapor and
So
Bibor.
you ran
Seven.
into a baker's dozen
Of grape-themed
Of
Winnie the
grape-themed
Pooh
Winnie the Poohs.
characters. Winnie the Poops.
well, what came of it? I mean, surely they're figuring out secrets from them not reading
Right. So we all know the crime that we're trying to solve is the case of this spilling wine, which is
Right.
made of acid.
It's made of acid.
And
The acid's back?
the acid's back, and it was in wine bottles.
Yeah.
And it happened to spill on, you guessed it, Charles Tuffley's 38-year-old son.
Oh, Hate to see it. I hate to see it. I'm not happy about that at all. Seeing him misfortune fall on toughly, and also his name's Chuck.
Yeah,
and Charles both.
Can we just say I don't like how formal you're getting about Chuck Tuffley.
You're getting too much respect.
It gives him more power if we call him Charles, and I don't like that.
Well, I've started to respect him more and more. You know, the other day he took my dumpsters out.
And hey, well, this
what does that mean?
Hey, listen. This is more or less a family-friendly podcast. You can't be talking about him taking.
I know you've been
out.
having some nice dates.
No, I know what you're thinking, but it's not that. He rolled my trash dumpsters down the driveway.
This
and
is
he
frustrating
left them
because
there.
not once in our marriage did you ever let me take your dumpsters out.
Not once in my desperate attempts for you to like me have you ever let me touch a dumpster.
Not every man can touch my dumpsters, but when they do,
not your husband, but clearly the mayor can.
I'd settle for a wastebasket.
So he takes my dumpsters down for the dumpster man to come grab them.
The dumpster man.
I just want to point out, this is yet another crime central to Chuck Tuffley. And I could have sworn we framed him last time for arson on his house. How did he get out?
Well, that's the problem with corrupt power.
He just slips in and out. It's like what's that terrible show you made me watch?
With all the slipping?
With
Wipeout?
with that sidekick
American
that
Ninja Warrior.
sucks. The sidekick that sucks, and
Scrappy Doo.
The blind Charlie.
Daredevil.
Daredevil.
Foggy? You think Foggy's lame?
Wait, you don't think Foggy's the coolest? What a hunk!
You don't think a pun-slinging, New York-based attorney named Foggy is cool?
That story falls apart without him.
Well, sue me.
I will.
I've tried to erase
I'll
him.
get Foggy to sue you.
I've tried to erase him from the archives. I've tried to erase him from the.
That's one
Daredevil
of the things
show.
that didn't like when you put reason for divorce, you just wrote Foggy, and I didn't understand that till now. I thought you said our relationship was foggy, and now I know.
No, I'm
what
saying
it is.
you are the Foggy to
your Daredevil.
Yeah.
Which
you're blind.
Which in the latest episodes of Maury, when they read the letter, when they have the results back and they say, "You are the Foggy," and the guys all get up, I think that's a bit disrespectful, and I think that maybe they should show a bit more respect.
And honestly, one of the most hurtful 5th anniversaries I've ever been to.
So, it's his son.
His son got burnt.
It's Chuck
hate to hear
Tuffley.
it.
Not
By
burnt.
wine acid.
Because the acid did something different, actually.
Wait, different? Because most acid burns, but
right,
this
but
acid...
not this acid, because we've already done burning.
Right. I mean, there's tannic acid, of course,
What does that
in the
do?
wines. No, that's tannins.
Oh, tannins. Yes. Yes.
Is that different?
You're thinking of tea.
Oh, the acid makes
Yes.
you so hot that you think you can get away with crimes.
Chuck Tuffley's son is hotter now?
Yes.
Ah! What another win for Chuck.
Right.
But he hates it because now his son thinks he can run for mayor.
Yeah, his son is running for mayor.
On a new hot platform?
His son, Chuck Huffley Jr.?
Chuck Huffley.
He goes by Chuck Huffley now?
He changed his last name to be one syllable.
He's huffing up that wine acid and he's getting tough.
No, it makes sense because he's taking his stepdad's name and calling himself Junior.
Right.
Chuck Tuffley famously divorced, got cucked by a guy named Chuck Tuffley.
Wait,
He famously got cooked. The wine bibber told everybody. He was there while he got cooked.
Yeah.
And then he told the whole town.
And now his son loves his stepdad more, became a junior to him. Now he's running against mayor from his dad.
which is one thing being cucked in that way, but now he's being cucked by his own son.
He politically cooked.
Familially and
I'm
politically.
using that, I think, is borderline swear word correctly, right?
Is it a borderline swear word?
Here's the thing. I learned about that word way later
Here's
in life,
yeah.
and every time I've said it in any scenario, the room goes real quiet.
Yeah.
Really?
Well, this room loves it, so and
Well-
nobody else is listening.
Well, it all makes sense. He drank
Well-
this magic wine, and who in the town could bewitch why?
Here's the thing. Maybe let's focus on the real crime.
Yes.
Let's identify what is the center of the crime that we are solving. Because I gotta be honest, sometimes crimes get too complicated.
Yeah. Well, the crime is that Huff got too hot. Is that it?
Yes.
Yes. Huff got too hot.
Huff got too
and
hot.
who's fanning the flames?
Yeah.
Wait a second. There's a fire in the kitchen, but no one's cooking. You got one?
No.
Hey, that's okay.
That's okay.
So-
well, that's interesting.
So let's think of other reasons why it's not good that he's hot.
And let's also try to identify some real municipal crime for why getting too hot could be bad.
So one thing I said is he feels so confident he can commit crime. It's like celebrities who they crash into a house and then they're just like, I'm gonna go to rehab and that should be okay.
Well, they think they're above the law.
Yeah.
And this is also a time.
And rehab's good.
Rehab's
Trust
great.
me.
You should know.
You should go.
Well,
You worked there.
And
yeah, I briefly, very briefly, they loved me there, but I couldn't stay because I'm a free bird, and also
and you have massive talents.
Yep, and I also kept trying to run a methadone business out of it. So.
And you started several churches in there, right?
Yeah, it was a methadone and Methodist.
A methadone.
Yeah, it was methadonced because you don't want to methodonce by
Methodist.
Yeah.
You don't want to Methodist this.
Well, that was in direct competition to my Catholic church.
Oh, and you've had a lot of success with that.
I did. We got a lot of Catholics
the
in there.
sacrament is just a big glass of wine.
Big, infused with cocaine.
With cocaine,
Yeah.
Oh, that was good. I miss your church, actually.
I do. We got shut down for not being a church.
Right, and that's when the wine bibber went jobless.
Yeah.
But you still pay him on church unemployment.
I do keep him on a retainer. I keep him on a bibtainer.
So yeah, what's bad about him being hot?
Well, I think the real crime is he thinks he's hot, but he's actually been going door to door threatening all of his constituents to vote for him in
That's
the next
right.
mayoral election.
And he threatened you, if I remember, with something
did.
very personal.
He did. He said he would release my OnlyFans to the world. And I said, that's a private OnlyFans that only I have a subscription to. I pay myself. It makes me feel good because I'm a professional OnlyFanser.
You want to see yourself naked.
Whoa. Hey, slow
Oh.
down. Have you seen my OnlyFans?
No.
I mean, that's healthy, isn't it? You want to see
Yeah.
yourself naked?
That's healthy. You should look in the mirror.
I don't think you understand. My OnlyFans is me too clothed, inappropriately clothed, sexily clothed.
Oh.
Okay, so
like-
what are we talking? Flesh-colored parkas?
Imagine Levi's sculpted in the shape of a beautiful human body. See, I'm very self-conscious of my form, and so what I do is I put on a full,
see.
I put
So
on a
you
full
have-
morph suit made of
It's
denim.
a gimp suit made out of Levi.
made out of Levi's.
You got
but
the
it's
zipper and everything.
But it's shaped like handsome Squidward.
And you show everything?
Oh, everything you can imagine is Levi's. Heads Levi's, shoulders, knees, and toes Levi's.
Wow.
You went to the town gene molder for that?
I
To
did.
get the perfect curves in the face?
I went to Adam and Jeans. I said, make me
Yeah.
something hot, both inside and outside.
That's right. And they said first, partake of the apple bottom jeans.
They did. They tempted me.
They tempted you with the apple
and I said,
bottom
I am a
jeans.
strict Catholic.
Then they told you could only have 3 wishes from this genie. And that's all I've got.
I did. He threatened me really hard, and I'm really scared. And so I hate to say it, but Chuck Huffley's got my vote.
What?
He got to you?
I mean, yeah, I don't
Well,
want people to see that except for
he
me.
threatened you with
Yeah,
something.
and I didn't give in that easily.
Yeah, 'cause-
That easily.
But you did give
I
in.
did give in, just not that easily.
Because he was gonna blackmail you.
Yeah, he was gonna tell everyone that that I eat fowl.
And he was gonna paint all your mail black,
Oh,
so you
that's right.
don't
So-
know what's a bill or what's a
And
letter.
you're kind of a bird
Yeah,
cannibal.
it was a
at
real
this point.
cannibal kind of angle with it. He was trying to paint me as the town cannibal, and I accepted it.
Hey,
and
our town doesn't have one of those yet, but we are
No.
looking.
It's
not
gonna-
not since we lost the last town cannibal. He got a little too witchy.
Well, he ate himself. He jumped ahead of the gun, started snake tailing himself, and ate himself into
Yeah,
oblivion.
so we're open to the position.
Yeah. We've got a lot of elected positions in this town. Thankfully, a lot of them are going.
We believe in democracy.
We do.
That's right. We like to elect titles. We have a town witch, town cannibal. We have a town wine bibber.
Yeah.
Town wino,
Town
which is
wino.
not voted on.
It's not, but we do get to write it in.
We have
Yeah.
a town hairdresser.
We do.
We elect one person to cut hair, and they're the only person who does it.
Yeah, we've got our town TikTok celebrity. You're only allowed to be known on TikTok if you are that. It's very coveted.
Yeah. So how do you feel about you've got some bird qualities, but you still eat bird. That you feel. Can you hear them? Do they talk to you?
Yeah, after
You mean after I've eaten them?
Yeah.
The spirits of the dead?
Right.
I mean, I don't like to talk shop, but yeah. I mean, like, it's a bird eat bird world out there. A bird eat bird world out there. And,
How is Bert,
Yeah,
by the way?
Well,
Eating
I
all
ate
those-
him.
you name your birds Bert right
Yeah.
before you eat them.
Right. We got a lot of birds, and
I personally think it's good for you because you've been complaining about being so lonely. I'm so alone.
Yeah.
The only time I interact with humans is during this podcast, and I think that's good for you.
I never use that exact terminology. It kind of still hurts when you don't refer to me as human, but, I guess we can all agree.
I mean, you're more bird now than human, if we both agree. I mean, on the outside you can pass, but should we give a bird update? Should we give what the next thing you've developed?
Okay, I don't want to get too preachy about myself. I got a beak. Yeah.
But a squid beak.
Yeah.
Between the legs.
It's still a beak, but it's down there. It's strong. And
It needs to be able to crack through the keratin of
right.
of crabs and stuff.
Well, yes, exactly. And, it's given me a lot of good reason to practice my Kegels. Because I'm just chomping now. So
You gotta do Kegels.
You gotta do
gotta
Kegels.
do gotta do
You
Kegels.
gotta do Kegels.
Well, you call them eagles.
Yes, I do. I do. Because, I eat eagle eggs when I'm doing Kegels.
Well, that is. I mean, I don't want to judge you, but those are endangered. Like, is eagle yolk really any better than chicken yolk or an ostrich yolk?
Well, it just depends on what kind of strength you want to have. If you want to have the strength of an eagle or if you want to have the strength of a turkey.
So you are not only absorbing their personalities and their consciousness, you're also absorbing their powers.
I mean, I think that's pretty obvious, right?
So you have the strength.
Yeah.
So if you're gonna give me a list, you have the strength of a man and what?
Okay. So, obviously a squid. A squid got in there. I'm still not sure how he snuck in there. I think he just jumped in my mouth when I wasn't looking. And then I've got eagle.
And you have a power of a bird, so you have the strength of two men.
Yeah. Wait, because birds are as strong as another man? Or
Sorry,
two
I
other
thought you
men?
said you ate a guy named Bert, but I'm
I'm
just
sorry.
remembering
You said
named,
Bert, not Bert. Well, yes. No. Yes.
But I'm also remembering you name all your birds Bert before you eat them.
Yeah. So I ate a bird, which birds do count as one man, which is why naming them is a whole ritual. It's not just like I'm imbuing them with the power of a man named Bert.
Yeah.
So they have one Bert worth of power inside of them, which is very dangerous during that brief moment when they have Bert power, because I need to eat that quickly.
So you're quite strong.
Yeah.
Because I thought you had the strength of a man and like 12 pigeons, which is not a lot. But you at least have the strength of two men.
Yeah, I tried out for the arm wrestling competition, and they won't let me back in because I arm wrestled a truck and won.
That's interesting. I at the beginning of the episode, I said I didn't have any leads, but now that we're hearing about this, I think my recent trip to Sprouts Market actually was a lead. Because I went to Sprouts Market, and what's the first thing I do when I go to Sprouts Market? I steal every passion fruit there is. Their because they're $3 a passion fruit, and ain't nobody's gonna pay that much for an egg-sized piece of crunchy fruit.
Mm-hmm.
So
You're passionate about this.
I'm very passionate about passion fruit. They're delicious. They're my favorite fruit. And I think it's wrong they charge so much to stop me from eating my favorite fruit.
Well, that's very fruity of you.
But when I went to go check out, who was there making sure I wasn't stealing at the self-checkout? Whisper amongst yourselves. Whisper amongst yourselves. I really want you guys to figure this out. Keep whispering names. I think it'll come. I heard Guff Buppity. That's pretty close.
Riley Grimes.
Right?
Huff Buffley?
Huff Buffly.
Scum Brubbly.
That's right. Riley Crimes.
No!
Riley Crimes, the person who killed the friend of.
As a
Well,
child.
allegedly. Allegedly.
As a child, they pushed him too fast on the zip line.
Yeah, can we
Yes.
really say he's done a crime when the crime was suggested it was done by a
Well,
witch?
Derek Olex did say that.
Olex?
I like how you call him all legs. I usually call him Derek Nothing But Legs.
Yeah.
His legs go all the way
All
down.
the way down. Derek Olex heard him say, "Eat mulch," right as he
Which is a weird thing to say on a super fast zip line.
Right. And it's just kind of suspicious.
Yes, but here's the thing. I saw Riley Crimes, and what would you think his reaction be seeing me?
To shove you down a zip line?
I didn't think about that, but yeah, he did have a glint of shoving in his eyes.
he was grabbing wire and attaching it from books.
He's addicted to the stuff.
He did zipline in, right?
He does. Every time he sees someone at the subject and he zips on jazz, he says, "Wee, I'm Riley Crimes." But after I made it really clear,
The idea of anyone ziplining is so undignified.
and it was incredibly undignified. And after I told him, whoa, look, I have no interest in going on that zip line, going straight into that poisonous mulch, he said, "Whoa, you're Hank Whistle. You're the guy who killed my only eyewitness of the crime I committed."
Wait, how did Riley Crimes know that?
Yeah, also, that was ballsy of him to just admit that.
At a self-checkout, there's cameras.
He's
there.
undignified and he's ballsy. Those are the two traits that I can
But
give him.
how did he know that we burned?
That's the first thing I asked him. And he said all of this happened within 100 feet of each other at the playground.
Oh.
Yeah, we thought we were alone. Because remember our motto, no
No
eyewitnesses,
eyewitnesses,
no
no
murder.
murder.
And he said that to me because we took out his eyewitness. He says, "I'll keep your secret if you keep mine."
He said all of this at the time?
to us.
There were dozens of people checking out.
Okay.
And
Wait, none of them were eyewitnesses?
This is what I was saying to Riley. So I made him step outside. By the way, Riley might be the next town witch. I'm just saying.
Yeah, well, that's what I was going to say. I still think he's innocent, but if he's a witch, I think he's out of here.
He might be a witch,
Yeah.
but I said, "Hey, I'll do you one better. I'll continue to keep your secret if you give me any leads on this whole spilt wine thing." And he said, "Hey, I know where Chuck Huffley lives."
We never
Wait.
knew that.
Senior or junior?
Junior. No, because there's Chuck Tuffley.
Yeah, and then he
Oh,
got
that's
cuffed
right.
by Chuck Huffley.
No, you're right. Oh, shoot. I didn't clarify. That explains it. I just strangled a 55-year-old man.
No.
Oh, God.
You left the handsome Chuck out there?
I'm back to no leads.
Wait, why did you strangle that guy?
To solve the crime.
Solve the crime, of course.
What do you think we're doing out here?
Wait a second. Wait a second. I strangled him, and I'm saying wait a second because we're out of time. Wait a second. I strangled the old man, and I threw him over the banister. And I heard a kerplump, and I heard a handsome yelp and a death rattle at the bottom of the stairs.
So he's dead?
I think he's dead.
Case
closed. Solved
Now-
or closed? We gotta get on the same page. Are we saying case closed or safe or safe?
All
or
I'm
case
saying
solved?
is I've got some Chuck Tuffley fingerprints to go put on some dead guys.
And I've got some kindling to prepare for a little witch named Riley Crimes.
Solving crimes is so easy.
But after we're done with that, there's really no point for us continuing to work. Ring, ring, ring. Hello, Tiny Detective Crime Agency. What's that? Tiny Dippin' Dots?
A big old Slurpee?
A sword from ages past?
We're on the case!